Good morning, collective. Happy Eclipse Day. I'm excited. All right, let's go ahead and we're just going to pull some encouragement today, I believe. We're going to see what is the overall energy, and then I'm going to pull some messages, angel messages. Spirit, what is the current overall energy? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Love it. This is an energy of grace and love and new emotional beginnings, okay? So look at that, and that cup's wearing a crown. And look at the moon. I don't know, is that the moon or the sun, right? I think it's the moon, but it's behind this crown. Love it. So it's great energy, guys. Ace of Cups energy. Okay. That speaks about, you know, divine grace and blessings and unity and love, self-love even, right? So I love that our collective's energy is coming out as the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to say to my beautiful collective? There's going to be ups and downs, and that's okay. You still receive the Ace of Cups, collective. Give yourself grace. If you haven't already learned that lesson about giving yourself grace, about not beating yourself up, holding on to guilt or shame, then right now would be a good time to learn that lesson of letting it go, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and just understand that there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to, that's the part, it's just the way the world works, I guess. But it says your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. You know, flow with the ups and the downs. Remember to love yourself, to love, you know, the experience, the ups and the downs is what they're saying. You're brilliant, baby. You're being plugged in. Look, that light bulb is plugging itself in. You're being plugged into your own genius here. It says to discover your own genius, break away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. So despite the ups and the downs, right? Despite the trials and the tribulations, despite the times where you're going to be happy and the times where you're going to be sorrowful, collective, it's all a beautiful experience. And whether you see this or you don't see this in the moment, you will always walk with this energy of the Ace of Cups. Okay? This energy of divine grace and love and unity. You're never alone, okay? I don't know. I feel like, I know me personally, I've learned big lessons about the ups and the downs. I've learned a lot of lessons. You know, I used to want to run and hide and not look back at the pain. And Spirit forced us to stop and look at it, you know? And that wasn't easy. But as we stop and look at those things that we've been wanting to kind of run away from and not look at, once we stop and look at it, we realize, you know, it's part of the ups and the downs. It's part of the ebb and the flow. And there's no reason to hold ourselves to these cycles of guilt or pain or shame. You know, there's no reason to hold yourself there. Give yourself grace. Love yourself and others. But if you're not loving yourself, it's really hard to really love on others, right? So I feel like Spirit's, you know, saying, start by loving yourself first through your ups and downs. Stay plugged into the brilliance of this experience of yourself. And then, you know, that's going to allow room for you to love others truly and for others to come into your life. It's going to allow you to trust in the process of your experience, trust in the universe, trust in yourself. Know that no matter what the ups and downs are, you're going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. We truly are a collective. This is a human experience, but you are an eternal spiritual being. Okay? And so no matter your human experience, your eternity is a guarantee. Your grace is a guarantee. Okay? So this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get you, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts, and you are more than worthy. Remember, you are worthy, and it's not determined by the experiences that you've had in this human experience of physical life. You are worthy. Remember your worth, collective. Give yourself love. Remember your brilliance, and know that your brilliance and your worth is not determined by your ups and your downs. Those are experiences, right? It's almost like when you go to an amusement park, you know, and you choose which roller coasters you're going to ride. You might get on one roller coaster and be like, oh, this is the funnest thing ever. And you get off and you're all happy and smiling, right? And then you'll get on another roller coaster and you're regretting it the moment the thing takes off. And you're like, oh, shit. This is horrible. I'm scared. This sucks. I want off this thing. So and then when you get off, you're still you, right? You're still the person who got on the roller coaster. Your essence hasn't changed. That's what Spirit's saying. Your essence isn't, you're growing, you're expanding, your consciousness is having an experience. But the essence, your core, your spirit, your soul, it's still eternal no matter what. Okay? You deserve love. You deserve grace. No matter the experience. We all do. This is what I'm getting here. I know I'm just babbling. All right. Be open-minded and take decisive action. Okay? I feel like, you know, why we come here is to learn how to be open-minded. When we're here in this experience, I feel like that's the biggest test of it all, is to be open-minded despite the experience. To still keep a heart open despite the hurt we've experienced, right? Like, it's almost like that's the big cosmic test, is to go through the experience but continue to hold our core value of our soul, our core value of our essence, which is love, which is the Ace of Cups, right? And to also be in this experience and not to let worry, fear, and doubt overtake our decisive action, our knowingness, our confidence, our assertiveness, right? So I feel like no matter what we experience, Spirit's telling us the end game here, the plan is to go through our experiences with trust, open-mindedness, and decisiveness. No matter the ups and downs. Remembering through the experience that you're that same soul that got on the roller coaster in the first place. Whether you chose a roller coaster that you're just ecstatic about right now, or you chose one of those roller coasters that looked fun until you got on it. You're still brilliant regardless. Your soul is still eternal. Okay? You are still beautiful. You are still perfect and whole. You are still you're still the receiver of these birthrights of divine grace, of power, of truth, right? It doesn't matter which roller coaster you're on. Doesn't mean that these things don't apply to you, right? Your ups and your downs, those are for your experience. Those are to help you kind of expand your awareness and your consciousness, but those things aren't meant to take away from you, right? That's what Spirit wants us to wake up to. You're whole. You're complete. You're everything. You will always be everything you already are, right? Time is an illusion. So what you are in your highest form, you're already that now. You just got to remember it. Limitless potential.